Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to Auxhart Gardening. Today I'm going to be completely replanting this bare space behind me. So this space used to be covered in kudzu. Kudzu is a very invasive vine here in the south, and it was starting to attack my garden, and I knew that there was no way I was going to be able to keep just clipping it back. So you can see in one of my previous videos, me and my partner just dug out basically all of the roots in the general vicinity of the garden. And now that that soil is bare, I need to cover it with something so that it doesn't erode into my garden. And it actually already has kind of started eroding into my garden, so time is of the essence. I have collected this jar of seeds. It's a bunch of just seeds that I had laying around, some flowers that I didn't get around to planting in the garden, and a few invasive herbs that I'm hoping will extend their root systems throughout the hill and kind of keep the erosion at bay. This is all really just a big experiment for me. First of all, I am planting into some very red clay, and it's not very fertile soil. Some of the only stuff I see growing in it is the kudzu and a few random weeds, and of course the natural trees, but it's really not the best soil to go planting nice stuff in. So the first step is going to be to amend the soil. So my idea is this. Step number one is I'm going to bury bokashi compost underneath the existing clay. Step two is going to be to layer on top some mushroom compost, and then I'm going to sow my seeds on top of that. And then I'm going to do a thin layer of mulch. Now, hopefully the mulch will be just enough to keep the birds from eating the seeds before they sprout. And that's really just the main goal that I have for the mulch. Everything else is to amend the soil such that whatever I sow can actually take root and grow. So you can see I've got a trench dug right back there. A few weeks ago I had a trench a little higher up the hill here that I already filled with bokashi. This is my second bucket that I'm putting, and I won't have enough to do the whole hill, but I'm hoping that by putting it higher up on the hill, the rain will kind of wash the nutrients down a little lower on the hill over time. So that is a very thin layer of mushroom compost behind me. I seem to have vastly underestimated how much I need, but I can't really afford to get any more right now, so we're just gonna have to hope that spreading that out is good enough for this area. It's time to spread the seeds. Alright, so I've got just some regular old potting soil here, and I'm gonna mix my seeds in with it and then scatter the potting soil. Alrighty, I'm going to water this in for now. Mulch has to come from somewhere else, so that'll probably be a tomorrow thing. But I'll be sure to show you guys at the end of this video what it looks like when I'm done. Alright, so I did actually end up getting the mulch today. I have just finished mulching. You can see it's a really light layer of leaves. There's some that have been sitting around since fall, obviously, because they're brown. So they're already partly broken down. And I'm hoping that on top of keeping out the birds and providing a little bit of moisture control for the seeds, that they'll also add to the soil over time and help it become a little more nutritious for all those little seeds I just planted. So I'll be posting an update on how this goes, whether or not it sprouts, in a few weeks. So if you're interested in following this experiment, please like and subscribe and wait for that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, happy gardening.